to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a crease. It's Ball. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle fail.
Finds his man, it's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown Bulls. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to get the edge on the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Lagway. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Off-play action on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Rush is on him. Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Cobb sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Avoids pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gators headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Wants to throw. It's Glagway. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the the takeaway, and now they're in business. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
A great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
And the Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Oh, he wants it all. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, the defense was in cover two, which means they had two safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nimrod.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Creates a little space. There he goes! Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play's going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Going for it all. Touchdown, Gator! They went for the big play and boy, did it ever pay off.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got him. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? You're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect a So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Direct snap. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Wide open spaces. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Gators are on the move. Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Looking to get in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it or maybe force it and try to go for it.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us. And they pay it off for Phenomenal confidence.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. A strike downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Gators with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Got the quick pass. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. From From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Lowers those pads. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Hard running there. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Right down the middle. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Motion from the back. Slithers into space. Oh, a lot of space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo is just crushing it out there right now. Almost reminds me of Bills Mafia at a tailgate. They're up by 28 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
On the run, it's Ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. He's loose. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Might as well give it to him again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning